Hello and welcome to another Flamingo Friday. This week I'm taking a look at what came in this envelope. So bright orange envelope, that's the first thing that I like very much. It's nice and bright and colourful, doesn't get lost, definitely doesn't look like a bill. Maybe a marketing thing, may not, but we'll like a little bit of a bright colour. So inside that envelope was this. Now this came from my good friend Dom, who is the UK's leading pet business expert, and it's a sales letter, but it's not any ordinary sales letter. It's it's a little magazine called the Daily Non-Profit from a Ministry of Magic Muggle marketing publication. Free, of course. We don't charge for advice, and neither should you. It absolutely cracked me up, and I'll tell you why. This sales letter, normally, a normal sales letter, the standard formula is that you will kind of, you do problem, agitation, benefit, solution, that kind of thing, ADA, attention, interest, desire, conviction, and action, and all of those things are very valid and very good. But most sales letters kind of follow a standard sequence, and you get what you expect. Dom has done something totally different with this. He's come at it from a completely different angle. In fact, he's turned everything around and come at it from the opposite angle, and it's hilarious. It had me in stitches. He who must not be named returns. There have been several as yet unconfirmed sightings that he who must not be named has returned. We can now confirm that last year, the man calling himself the Pet Biz Wiz toured the UK in 2017 as he attempted to fill the heads of pet professionals with false promises of higher profits and better businesses. During this tour, several unsuspecting dog walkers, trainers and groomers fell for his lies, had their heads turned, and some even joined his inner circle, where they were taught the dark arts of pet business marketing. We are treating with extreme scepticism reports that these pit bulls, the secret name for pet business inner circle members, have subsequently increased their profits by anything from 20% to 500%. And it goes on like that. And it's really funny. And it's the front page, the article, is basically a warning against doing all of this good marketing stuff that I talk about, that Dom talks about. It's a warning against doing that. It's a reminder that finishes with, I would remind all pet business owners that this maverick way of thinking will get you nowhere. Premium pricing is a myth. Good and decent professionals should continue to charge the going rate and be happy they have a business that allows them to work with dogs at all. And all of that is a status quo, and Dom's just taking all of that and turning it into like this outraged thing. And then on the next page, we've got ministry top tips for pet professionals, business owners. There's a little bit of blurb there. And then we've got top tips. Do's: have a nice website with lots of moving pictures, have an active social media account, post 3 times a day and collect as many Facebook likes as you can, look at fellow pet professionals in your area and copy their prices. They've been doing this longer than you and have more experience. As yourself, would you rather fit in or rock the boat and be rich? Exactly. Don't engage in email or events marketing, total waste of time. Don't increase your prices too much. Premium pricing doesn't work in the pet industry. And don't attend any marketing events. So that's kind of his lead in. And then after that, it gets a bit real. It gets real and you've got Dom here. And then that's when the kind of sales letter kicks in. He's done all the groundwork with something that's a bit funny, a bit different, and turning the usual kind of, you've got to do all this stuff on its head. It's just funny. And then he's talking about how he's infiltrated the Ministry of Mediocre Marketing to bring you this special invitation. And that's where he talks about his big impact event of 2019, which I am a speaker at, by the way. I'm a guest speaker. I'm very excited about it. I always love going to Dom's events because people come away from them with just actionable stuff, and then they go away and they do it, and then they make more money. Who'd have thought? So this is fantastic, and I love it. And there's a strong call to action with a strong call to action at the end. Go and apply for your ticket there. A bunch of testimonials on the back, and just talks a little bit about what's involved. So I would really like, and I'm kind of using this as an example, first of all, of direct mail for starters, because most businesses simply won't do direct mail. If you can send something that lands on somebody's doorstep, you're automatically going to stand out because most people, they just won't do that. And secondly, this is a really good example of doing direct mail a little bit differently. And by the way, Dom's a guy who Dan Kennedy called out as being awesome and, doing really, really cool stuff. And Dan Kennedy is like the god of marketing in America. So that is my wish for you today, it's not too late to do a bit of direct mail before Christmas. Chuck something quick together, send it out to all of your past clients, and offer them something. You know, have you got any space in January? Do you want to get some of your time filled up in January? Send out to all of your past clients, or the ones that you've enjoyed working with anyway, a little mailing just like that. It doesn't even have to be that big. Even if it's just a postcard, send it to them and say, I'm booking up for January now. Here's my offer. You know, maybe lock in last year's prices. If you book now, you'll lock in last year's prices for your next project, and tell them you're going to put your prices up. All sorts of things you can do. The year is not over yet. There's still, you know, a good 10 days or so before Cheesemas descends. So yeah, get on with it. And if you'd like help with that, you can join my superheroes, because that is something that I help people do. And I've got three of my superheroes at the moment working on direct mail campaigns. They've already sent them out. One of them has already got a reply just from her very first letter. And yeah, so do it. Take action, because action attracts, you know, results. Doesn't matter if you fail, doesn't matter if you get it wrong, doesn't matter if you try something that doesn't work. Just the key is to try it. And that is what I would like you to do. If you're not ready to join my superheroes and you don't have a copy of my book yet, then go buy my book. The link is in the notes underneath this video. Go buy my book. Sian, who is one of my newest superheroes, says it's literally changed her life. It hasn't. She's read the book and then done the work, and she's completely awesome. But yeah, take action. Take action today. Do stuff and you will get results from it. And I will be back same time next week.